What's up everybody, my name is James, this is Essential Apparel. This is yet again another video highlighting another material that you can use with the Hotronix 360 IQ hat press. Today we're going to be dealing with some more three-dimensional product. This is going to be CAD cut soft foam from Stahls. So if you've never heard of this product, it's a very similar product, very similar to Brick 600 by Caesar. So you saw the last video where we did the Brick 600. Today we're going to be dealing with this. So it's kind of got that same thickness dimension to it. Again, with your cutters, you know, say for example, most of you people out there have either a Cricut or a Cameo. You're going to use almost the same exact settings to cut it, which would be on a Cricut. It's going to be right in between iron-on and light cardstock. So it's that little dot right in between those two features on your dial. So that's where you want to place it on your cutter. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and grab a brand new hat. Excuse me. Boom. So brand new hat. I use the trucker caps flat bill from Yupoong. So we're going to go ahead and place that hat here. For soft foam, my settings that I have in place are, go ahead and write these down if you don't already have them. So we got 280 on the top. I've actually dialed mine down to 300 on the bottom. I thought 320 was just a little hot, because what I noticed is this buckram was getting very loose with that bottom platen being too hot. So 300 is where I'm going to keep that. And in this case, I'm actually going to try it with the silicone pad versus the that little foam pad that you get with your Hotronix. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pull this out, place the cap. Now, for most of you that don't have a heat press like this and you're curious, you know, as to what it does, it pretty much rock and rolls when it comes to, you know, creating custom hats. I'm going to bring this in a little bit so you can see what's going on here. So for those that aren't familiar with this hat press, I mean, this hat press is genius when it comes to its design, because it's designed to not screw up your hats, and it's designed to really accept a lot of different style hats. I mean, this is one of the hardest hats here to press, the flat bill trucker hats. You usually have with other hat presses from on the market, you have a lot of play right here, which keeps, you know, your hats from accepting the type of content you're putting on them correctly, because it's too loose and there's no pressure, or you guys are ruining the shape of the hats because you have a lot of play under here. Or if you've seen other companies trying to make videos on these type of hats, they're stuffing about 1,000 pounds of material underneath the hat. So we're ready to go. What we're going to be doing is using two different types of you know, covers. So this one will actually lay down and it'll cover over the design. This one here that I cut out is going to lay against the bill itself to protect the bill from getting any type of scorch marks. I found that with these hat presses, sometimes these little edges here were scorching the bills on the side just slightly, and I'm not down with that. So that's a good way to do it. Now, what I always like to do ahead of time is I like to actually seat the hat. So I'm going to give this a really quick 6-second press. So here again, my pressure, I've got it set at 7 for soft foam. So what this does is it really helps kind of just seat the hat nice and comfortably. So that hat is perfect, man. It's like there is no play in that hat right now. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place, oops, God, keep doing that, darn it. Keep putting the tape on the wrong side. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and place this on the hat, about like so. Good to go. Looks good. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and place this one here. Good to go there. And I'm going to place this one Right there, good to go. Go ahead and lay it down. So I've got my first timer, like I said, on about 6 to seat the hat, and then the second timer is set to 45 seconds with the silicone pad. This is the first time I'm trying soft foam with the silicone pad, so we're going to see what the results are with that. Usually it's 45 seconds with the foam pad that Stahls gives you, which is this one right here, which is usually this one right here, that 1/8 inch pad. So instead of this one, we're using the silicone. I don't see it being too much of an issue, hopefully not, but we're about to find out in less than 6 seconds. Now soft foam is a cold peel, so you're going to want to make sure you cool it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and this stuff kind of puffs up a little bit. It's pretty cool. Okay, so one thing I am noticing again, even at 300 degrees, I'm noticing that my buckram material, it's coming loose, man. So I mean, I'm assuming it'll just kind of seat back in place a little bit. I mean, I don't know if that's the design I'm feeling, but no, that's the buckram for sure. It's coming loose. So I'm gonna say dial this down, guys. I maybe take this bottom number down to 280 and then try it from there. So I'm gonna go cool this down real quick, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, this is totally cooled down. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel the tape off. Now they say to peel this at a 45. We're gonna see how well that silicone pad did. It's looking good so far. Oh, it didn't get it all the way. This was loose. So I'm gonna have to hit this again right here. Right about here it was loose. Yeah, I saw it pop. So I'm gonna hit this again, but I can tell you right now, this stuff feels absolutely amazing. I mean, let me zoom in real quick. It feels just awesome. I mean, you can kind of see that dimension there a little bit. I mean, it just looks really sick. It's got some really nice dimension to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this again with the pad this time, just to kind of seat that. I'm probably gonna give it another 20 seconds. So as soon as this hits about 20, should be good. Okay. So that came out good. I think that's gonna be good to go. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, because I'm using the silicone pad, I'm gonna go ahead and up it 10 seconds on the actual timer itself and see if that helps resolve the issue. But I think other than that, I'm very pleased with the results. That hat came out sick. Next to Brick 600, I mean, you would never know the difference. I'm looking at both of them and they're both identical. I mean, the way they feel, you know, the Brick 600 has that nice rubbery feel. This one, it just has a little bit softer feel to it, almost like, man, almost like a velvety rubber feel to it. So I think you'll really enjoy this product. I'll leave a link in the description to this material so you can purchase that material. If you guys are interested in supporting local blue collar workers, hit me up. Check out the brand, ESENTLbrand.com. We're all about supporting workers, man. If you got any questions, post them in the comments. So until then, please check out our website, ESENTLbrand.com. If you got any settings that work for you, again, post them in the comments. Like, subscribe. Until next time, my name is James. This is Essential Apparel.